everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to share with you my favorites for quarter 3. So all of these things right here I don't have physical items for, so I'm just going to put this here. This is my A5 daily planner, so that you don't have to look at nothing. But let me know, would you rather me not share favorites that I don't have physical items for? If you watch these videos, just let me know in the description, or you could always, in the comments, or you could always message me on Instagram. So for quarter 3, it was July through September. My first favorite was my nephew's graduation party, which happened on July 3rd. And I was up there visiting, so I was able to go to it. It was a really good party. I actually got to see one of my brother's friends from childhood, and he was actually our neighbor growing up, and it was really good to see him. My other favorites were my nephew Nicky turned 16 in July. Also in July, I went on a trip to like a camping resort place with my mom, my stepdad, and all of my siblings that are like my step siblings, but I just call them my siblings because they've been in my life for so long. And it was really fun. We got to do like the lazy river, swim in the pool. We had a cabana for 2 days. What else did we do? We did just spend a lot of quality family time together. My other favorites, I attended 2 concerts. One I attended with my sister. We saw Sam Hunt, Russell Dickerson, and George Burge. This was my second time seeing Sam Hunt. He's one of my favorite artists. And then Russell Dickerson, it was my first time seeing him. He's really great as well. And then I never heard of George Burge before, but he's awesome, and now he's one of my favorites too. Some of my other favorites were watching the Mets, NFL and college football started. Also watching my nephew Nicky's games. We streamed them, and I was actually able to go to one of his games when I was visiting. Oh, and the other concert I went to was Post Malone. Me and my nephew Nicky went to that. He's amazing. He's another one of my favorite artists. And then I was also watching the Olympics, all of the swimming and the gymnastics. And my other favorite is orzo salad. I make orzo pasta, and then I cut up black olives, peppers, not hot peppers, just regular peppers, cucumbers, grape tomatoes, and then add feta cheese, and I mix all the vegetables in with the pasta and add Greek dressing. It's really good. Those are all my favorites that I don't have physical items for. Well, actually, some of my books I don't have physical items for. But I'm going to start when I share my books. If I have them on my Kindle, I'll share them with you on there. So I'm actually going to go into the books next. And then lastly, I'll go into my favorite planner spreads. So I have 2 physical books. The first one is The Breakup Pact, which is the new Emma Lord novel. This, I believe, is her first fiction novel. All of her others were young adult. I loved this so much. Rated it 5 stars. All of the ones I share with you are either 5 or 4 stars. I don't tend not to share if they're under 4 stars, because this is a favorites video after all. I love this cover so much. These are like my 2 favorite colors. I just thought it was such a cute a cute book. The story was really cute. I really liked the main characters, and their relationships with their friends and family, and it was really good, and I highly recommend it. And I don't know if I said, but I did rate this one 5 stars. And then the other physical one I have is Heavy Hitter by Katie. I don't know how to say her last name, so I don't want to butcher it. I think this was also her first fiction novel. I think all of her other novels have been young adult as well. I rated this one 5 stars. Anytime there's baseball and a romance book, I love I just love it. So I was like really looking forward to this one, and it did not disappoint. Again, this is her first fiction novel. Her other novels right here have all been young adult, and this is the only one I haven't read yet, but it's on my, I have it, I have the physical copy, but I just want to reread this one because it's like a sequel to that one. So I want to reread that one again before I read that one. But I've read all of her other novels, and she's one of my favorite authors, as is the author of this novel. And then the other ones, so some I have on my Kindle and some I don't. So the ones I read that I don't have anymore were One Summer on Mackinac by Elena Robbins, which I think is her debut novel. It was really good. I loved the setting. I loved the storyline. Loved the characters. I rated that one 5 stars. I think I have all the others still on my Kindle. All right, so next up is... Sorry, I'm just looking for the book. Next up was... And let me go to... Trying to find... Okay, here we go. Trying to go to the cover. Sorry about that. Stay here. Okay, this one is The Burning by Linda Castillo. It is the 16th novel in the Kate Burkholder series. I highly recommend this series. Even if you... I feel like I need to lower this a tiny bit. Even if you haven't read any of these novels yet, I do highly recommend it. They're mystery novels, so to me, any mystery novel is a quick read because I want to like see how it ends. This series is so good. I love it a lot, and I hope she continues writing books for them for a long time. For the series for a long time. Okay, then the next one is The Summer Club by Hannah McKinnon. One thing I'm going to do in my next favorites video, I'm going to go on the cover page before I start the video. But this was Hannah McKinnon's newest novel. She's another one of my favorite authors. I love all the settings of her books. The cover is really good. I wish the Kindle, I wish it had color so you could see the covers with their colors. The covers in color. But I love her novels. I think I've rated all of her novels either 4 or 5 stars. This one was a 5-star read, and I just love her writing. Her style of writing is really good, and I just love all of her books. There hasn't been one I read that I haven't not liked. She actually just released the cover art for her book coming out next year. I think it's called the Summer Page Book Club or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but and then the next ones are, oh, I could just show you the cover here. You could see them from here, but I like to show you the whole thing. The next one are It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us. So I went to see It Ends With Us with my friend Tana, who owns Grin and Barrett Plans, when I was up in New York, and I loved it, and I had seen the movie without reading the books. So right after I saw the movie, I bought the books, and I read both of those, and both of those I gave 5-star reads, and I really hope she makes a movie out of the second book. Alright, then go back to this, and the next book, this one I rented on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm not sure if I still have it, but I might have. still have it because I wanted to reread it. I don't think I do, actually. I have to re-download it when I want to read it again. But it was Game 7 by Megan Cousins, another baseball-themed romance, which, again, I love. I rated it 5 stars, and I really love Megan Cousins' writing. She has other baseball-related stories as well that I've read and love. And then the next one is Love Story by Lindsay Kelk. Lindsay Kelk is another one of my favorite authors, someone I've been reading their books for quite a while. I rated this one 4 stars. I thought it was so cute, the love story and how it came to be. And I really thought it was a fun read. I loved the characters and how their relationship came to be. And then the last one was one I just recently read. I think it was my last book I read in September. But it is The Christmas You Found Me by, oh, hold on, I gotta go back to the front. It is The Christmas You Found Me by Sarah Morgenthaler. I believe this is the first novel in a series. I think she's going to have more novels in this series. Her first series was the Moose Springs, Alaska series, and I really enjoyed all of those books. And this is her first book in many years because sadly, her husband passed away in a motorcycle accident, and she didn't know if she'd ever write again. And I just felt so bad for her because she also lost her son. It says, actually, this one she dedicated to her husband, and it says, "For Kenny, thank you for the kind of love that lasts even after you're gone. I'm going to love you forever, babe." And then it mentioned about losing her son in the acknowledgments. And then I love this quote. It says, "If there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll stay there forever," which is from Winnie the Pooh. Now, this book, I did rate it 4 stars, and the only reason I gave it 4 stars instead of 5, not anything to do with the author. It's just, there was a lot of sadness in this book, but like the book, there had to be sadness for the story to make sense. And I did really enjoy it. I cried multiple times, and actually, I don't think that's why I rated it 4 stars. I don't know. But I did cry multiple times, including I was reading this on a plane, on a flight, and I was crying on the flight, and I'm like trying not to sob, so I was just like, there was tears rolling down my face, but I had a sweatshirt on, so I was like kind of like, I hid my face in my sweatshirt. But anyway, this was a great book. But if you do read this one, right after the dedication and the quote, there's like trigger warnings, and I like that the authors put those in nowadays, especially because you never know what can trigger someone. But those are all the, well, not all the books I read in Q3, but those are the ones that were my favorites. And then now I'm going to share with you my favorite planner spreads for Q3. Let me just turn this off. So the first one is July 1st through July 7th. I used this Caress Press kit called Miss Independence. I paired it with a silver and sparkly hollow foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. I loved this artwork so much, I might use it again. I actually loved Linner Designs artwork for her exclusive art for July 4th, so I actually ended up doing 2 4th of July spreads, and that one was a favorite as well, so you see that next. But yeah, I love the foil bundle I chose, and I just think it's so much fun. I love the colors, love the art. Some of my favorite boxes are this pool scene, the little popcorn, maker and the bag of popcorn, the little drinks with the sign, and then of course the double box with all the food. And normally I'm not a big person that likes to use a lot of fashion boxes, but I did actually really like the fashion boxes in this kit. So this week I was visiting my family. It was the beginning of July. I love when the first starts on a Monday. So I was spending a lot of time with my dad and my family. It was my sister's birthday. It was my nephew's graduation party. Spending time in the pool. Went to Target, watching the Mets games, getting Starbucks, bought some stickers, reading, and yeah, just mostly spending time with my family and in my brother's pool. And then this week was the Leonard Designs art. This was called Fourth at the Beach. This was her exclusive art. And the foil bundles I used were the matching ones to go with this kit, which I love that she does that. And I got them in her red glitter and her blue glitter. And I'm like obsessed with it. This artwork I want to use again as well. My favorite boxes are the dog with the American flag. I love the food, and then I love this box with the fireworks over the water, and the food one too. But usually I love every single box, but I'm just sharing with you my favorites. This week I came home this day from visiting my family for one of my trips. Got some Starbucks, went to Target, was reading, watching the Mets games, doing laundry from being away. I made orzo salad that day. I know I mentioned that earlier. Yeah. I just love this foil so much. And then the next favorite was July 15th through July 21st. This is Caress Press Poolside. I planned it, I paired it with her summer-themed foil bundle in Sparkly Hollow. This was our family vacation that I mentioned. And I knew we'd be doing a lot of swimming, and like there was a lazy river and water slides, so that's why I wanted to use this kit this week. And then my family actually came, or some of my family actually came this day. It was my nephew's birthday. Went out with my family. We went to dinner, Target, Ulta. We got ice cream. There's also the Home Run Derby and the MLB All-Star Game. I booked my flight for my next trip to visit my family, and bought some stickers. I had an appointment. And then, yeah, this was our family trip. And then the next kit is the next spread is July 29th through August 4th. I used the SPC Mystery Kit, and I paired it with silver foil, which is not what it came with, but I really wanted to use silver with this kit. My favorite boxes are this one with the lake, this one where they're roasting the marshmallows, and this one where it has the lantern and the books. I also like this one too. So this week, I think this was when the Olympics started, or at least the gymnastics started. Actually, it might have been, no, yeah, started marking it this week. So I was watching the gymnastics and the swimming, got some Happy Mail, watching Mets games. It was Anna of Cafe with Anna's birthday. It was the beginning of August. Went out with my friend and her daughter. And then we have August, hold on, where is it? August 26th through September 1st. I was away visiting my family, and this was the week my dad and I went to the lake. We went up Monday, came home Saturday, but I was very annoyed this trip because I got my period during this trip, which I knew was going to happen. But then I also got sick because my dad ended up getting sick this day, and then I got sick Wednesday night into Thursday. So I just had like a bad fever. I think I had a really bad fever in the middle of the night Wednesday, and then I had it twice, or like most of the day Thursday. think my last fever ended around 5 o'clock. But it was just annoying because this day I couldn't swim because it was too heavy. And then this day I got sick. And then Friday, it wasn't that warm. And with being sick, Thursday, I still didn't feel the best. So I only got to swim these 2 days. So it was like not a great lake trip because of that reason. I did get a lobster roll. I did swim the majority of the day Tuesday. Monday, I swam for like 2.5 hours, just like swimming, floating in the lake. It was the beginning of September, watching football and baseball. And then the next kit was, or the next spread, September 2nd through September 8th. I used fall football from SPC, and I paired it with champagne lights from SPC. I'm really excited to use this kit again, too. My favorite boxes are the food one, the football cake, and then the double box with the setup of the TVs and everything. I came home this day from visiting my family, came home to a bunch of Happy Mail, went to Starbucks, Target, Chick-fil-A, did some other shopping, did grocery shopping, watching football and baseball. I had an appointment, doing laundry, and yeah, I just really love how this turned out, and I really am glad that I paired this foil with it. And then the last two spreads are September 16th through September 22nd. This was a Liner Designs kit, and I think it was called Groovy Ghoul, or I think that's what it was called. And I paired it with the matching foil bundle in Silver Confetti from Liner Designs. So this week my cat had dental surgery. He had his teeth cleaned and he needed 3 teeth removed. So I was taking care of him, even though he was mad at me this week because he wasn't allowed to have his dry food or his treats. It was the beginning of fall. I made orzo salad, watching my nephew's game, which was streaming, doing some planning, watching baseball and football, at an appointment. I did some sticker shopping, was spending time with my mom. And yeah, I really love how this came out. I kind of think I should have like gone with either, I really like it. I just feel like it's very like in your face. And then the last spread was September 23rd through September 29th. This was a kit I have used before, so it was an older format, and it's not new art, but I really loved it and I wanted to use it again. It is Little Witch from Scribble Prints Co. I paired it with Star Foil in Sparkly Hollow, also from Scribble Prints Co. And I also used this really pretty Simply Gilded washi that matched really well. This week I was reading a lot. I had an appointment, spending time with my mom. It was my 15-year anniversary with adopting Davy. I went to visit my family this week and into the next couple of days. My nephew surprised us by coming home for the weekend. I got to go to my nephew's game. It was my sister's birthday, watching football and baseball, and my nephew and I went to the Post Malone concert. It's a really great week, and I really love all of these spreads. Give you a wiggle, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, let me know if you don't mind, or if you don't want to see me share things that I don't have physical items for. Look how chunky the planner is getting. And thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.